Now, I don't have time to go through all the institutions that the British created, but I'm going to have each of the major institutions of studying India. There's about 20 important ones in England and in India, which I'm profiling in detail what they studied and what they did. But I'll point out 2 or 3 points. One is 1806 East India College is set up by Charles Grant, who was an evangelist, and its charter says very clearly that we want to inoculate young Englishmen against Indian culture with a heavy dose of English, we don't use the word Eurocentrism at the time, but English civilization superiority. And they don't use the word Hinduphobia, but they say, well, the evil of the heathens and the problem with the heathens and stuff like that, which is what we're now calling Hinduphobia. So they first want to inoculate the young Englishmen before they go to India with this kind of an ideology. So, because they don't want to take the risk of shipping them to India and finding out that they don't have their roots, they don't have their foundations, they may fall in love with India, they may get married there, they may have all these problems. So then we won't have them ruling India anymore. So they really give them this heavy dose in this college, and then they send them to India-based colleges to teach them local language and local customs so they can be very friendly and schmooze around and charm Indians and be able to manage them and deal with them. Then there is a Sarampore Seminary in Calcutta, which is still there. It's one of the evangelical intellectual hubs set up, and there's several of these set up at that time. And then I'm also pointing out there is a College of Fort Street, their main point is that they championed Dravidianism in Tamil Nadu. So they were the Indologists creating the whole Dravidian counterbalance to the, opposition to the Aryan identity which was being created. And they were using Tamil scholars in big time, encouraging them, patronizing them to create this sense of Dravidian identity.